Now, I'd like to invite Naveen on the podcast. We move to the Man City game, which was slightly less crazy than the other games, of course, but it was one of the best 1-1 draws that I've ever seen. So, Naveen, welcome to the pod.
Hey, hi, Manan.
Naveen, City dropped points again. So, defense let them down again, this time in the form of Edison. What were your thoughts on the game? Do you think it was a fair result, or one of the teams deserved to go on and win the game?
Yeah, firstly, the game was indeed very entertaining. And yeah, City had a great start, actually, especially the first 30 minutes or so. And I think Pep really made some tactical changes to make sure that, the mistakes of Leicester were not repeated. For example, there was a lot of
Mhm.
pace on the right in the form of Torres. And also,
Right.
Mendy, from what I saw, was actually not going much beyond the half line, and he was allowing the midfielders to create
Mhm.
more attacks. So that was good. But yeah, we created a lot of chances, and we got the goal also. But yeah, Ederson, honestly, he also saved the game for us. He made around 3 or 4 brilliant saves. So
Yeah,
it's
that's
difficult to
true.
blame him. But again, yeah, the defense did let down, and Leeds were equally great. I mean, whenever they had the ball, they were really, threatening with their attack as they usually do. So all in all, I think 1-1 was a fair result considering how both the teams played. Of course, we would have loved to win, and the Sterling miss was, really bad. Maybe some striker would have dealt it in a better way. But yeah, a
Right.
few positives considering we made sure the attacks were quicker and the mistakes of Leicester were not really repeated. So that was good.
Right. So that was a very good point regarding that attack you mentioned, right? That a forward would have probably finished that chance.
Yeah,
Uh, Defense has been in the spotlight for City for quite some time, but some of their attacking talents have been missing as well, notably Sergio Aguero. Now, taking into account how City suffered miserably, as a direct consequence of failing to replace Vincent Kompany, do you think City should actively start looking for a replacement for Aguero? Because as brilliant as he's been for the club, I think he's not getting any younger and he looks a little bit more injury prone as well.
yeah, true. Yeah, so yeah, with age, Aguero is also taking time to heal with even minor injuries. So that is one thing. But personally speaking, the way Jesus has been playing since the restart, I mean, most of the fans are convinced that he's not a proper replacement, but he's a great striker we have. And I think we should
True.
find someone rather to partner Jesus. Say the role Jesus
Mm-hmm.
was playing for Aguero, we could find someone who plays the same role for Jesus. So I don't think we would be
Right.
buying a costly striker or something, but I think we will eventually find someone to help Jesus. That's what I think we'll be looking at.
Right, right. And also, while we are on the subject of buying replacements, Benjamin Mendy had a pretty poor game against Leeds. He was again poor against Leicester as well. So, do you think left back would also be high on the agenda for January window for Pep?
Yeah, I definitely think so. I mean, we were considering Tagliafico, but I guess the days were very less, and an agreement was not reached. But probably in
Hmm.
Jan, we might look for a new left back, unless what we have seen in the past few years is people, filling in that position. Say Zinchenko
Right,
plays left back for us, but not for his national team. And also, I guess Ake occasionally plays left back. And even
right.
in the Leeds match, he replaced Mendy as the left back. So yeah, let's see. But maybe we could go for Tagliafico in Jan again.
Mm-hmm. I would be a quality replacement for sure for Mendy. And obviously, the result, while leaves sort of a bad taste in the mouth for Man City, and we all thought, that it was going to be a one-way traffic again for the title race with Liverpool having a perfect record. But obviously, after that crazy game against Aston Villa, where,
Yeah.
they got considerably and significantly beat, do you think the title race is again wide open and City can catch up to Liverpool, or do you think can someone else challenge Liverpool for the title, or will it be again a single way traffic?
So as of now, this season, the first 4 game weeks, it seems like anybody's title, especially the few top teams like Everton, Spurs. and even Liverpool to some extent. It will be interesting to see how Liverpool bounces back
Hmm.
after this kind of a defeat. And City looked
Right.
great in the first 30 minutes, and they have some problems. We know what the problems are. If we are able to address it during the course of the season, I think City could still challenge. But as of now, just considering the first few game weeks, Spurs and Everton look great. I mean, they could spring up a surprise this season.
Absolutely. I think they have recruited well as well. So it'll be an interesting
Yeah, true.
outlook for the league.
And surprisingly, I mean, Spurs are not as defensive as Mourinho's other teams. So I mean,
Absolutely.
maybe he has changed something fundamentally the way he coaches. So it would be interesting to see. Yeah,
Indeed. And coming back to the game, just one final question from my side. Were you at all concerned with how, Leeds United sort of dominated that second half? It was end-to-end stuff. Obviously, it was not one-way traffic. But given Leeds' resources and given City's resources, were you a little bit concerned as to, how sort of easily they cut through the midfield from
yeah,
City?
true.
Or it's just a one blip in the glitch in the matrix, and City will be back in no time.
I hope so. But yeah, I mean, we were not pressing enough and we were not creating quicker chances in the second half. And City tends to do this. I mean, often when we have a goal or two goals late in the first half, we kind of become a bit laid back, at least till the opponent scores. It's been a pattern, especially
Hmm.
since the last season. So
Right.
I don't know. We need to address that for sure because I mean, the kind of teams we have this season, as I mentioned, Spurs, Everton, as well as Leeds, the same attitude won't work. So we need to change things, especially how we approach the game in the second half if we are leading.
True. True. Absolutely. And what were your thoughts on Ruben Dias's debut?
Uh, it was good. I mean, he didn't have much to do. I mean, he was there for the entire 90 minutes, and he was involved in a few headers too. But I think it was a confident performance to say the least because I don't know, he was not very as involved as Laporte in the game.
Hmm.
But yeah, it was a decent performance considering his first game, and I think he'll settle in pretty nicely soon.
True. True. I think he looks like a very good buy for
Yeah, yeah,
City. He certainly
yeah,
addresses those issues. Okay, thank you so much, Naveen. Next game, I'm sure you're looking forward to as well, as it's again Master versus
yeah,
Apprentice. Mikel Arteta is coming
yeah.
back. So let's see how that pans out. What promises to be a wonderful game week. Thank you so much, Naveen.
Thank you, thank you.